What's up, team? Welcome to this episode of Friday Fuel. Today, I'm making a smoothie. I have been waiting and waiting all winter for this smoothie. I am a huge fan. I at one point made a recipe card with a variation of the smoothie I'm gonna make today, but I am just gonna use what I have in the kitchen. Hopefully, I got some good things in there. I'm just gonna use whatever I have on hand, but I'm just gonna make sure it is nutritious. I am about to go work out today over at Canton, so I need something to fuel me up pretty quickly. So I want those simple sugars from the blueberries, but I don't want it to go too quickly. So I'm gonna add some protein, and I'm gonna add a little bit of a source of fat in there as well to help slow down the release of those sugars into my bloodstream. I know it sounds very sophisticated, but I'm just gonna drink a smoothie. I don't know. But the whole point is that I'm going to have something to help fuel me for my workout. It is beautiful outside. Look at it. Look at it. It's so sunny and wonderful. So smoothies, have to have it. Now, it's going to be nutritious and wonderful. Let's go do it. All right, folks, check out my lineup. These are just what I found in my fridge and in my cabinets. First up is the humble blueberry. Now, while these blueberries may be humble, they are actually superfoods. They are filled with antioxidants. They help ward off all the things we don't want, like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, all because they help feed our brain, and they help repair our DNA, our skin health, our bone health, you name it, these guys help it. Next up is about 1.5 cups of almond milk. I use an unsweetened vanilla almond milk that I just get from pretty much any grocery store that's out there. Next is maple syrup. Now, this is my natural sweetener. While you have to be very careful because there's a lot of sugar in maple syrup, this is a pure form. There's no artificial ingredients in there. It is just straight up maple syrup the way we like it. Next is cacao nibs. These are the foods of the Mayan gods. These things are filled with nutrients as well. They come from the cacao plant that also have lots of polyphenols and antioxidants that is really good for our bodies. These are more of the sweetened versions of the pure cacao plant. Pure cacao is a little more bitter, so these guys are sweetened. Next, you see me shaking around my flax seeds. Flax seeds are a great source of omega-3s if you don't eat salmon. But here's the thing about flax seeds. You need to grind them before you consume them. If you eat them in their whole form, they do nothing for you. Our bodies can't break them down or digest them. We'll just poop them out. So go ahead and make sure they are ground into a powder before you use them. Next is cinnamon. Cinnamon is an undersold king here as well. It helps balance our blood sugars and it's a diuretic. Very good for you. Next, here's my performance mushroom powder. While you won't be able to taste it in the smoothie, I put it in there for all of the benefits. It is extremely helpful with helping get in B vitamins that I don't get in my daily diet, and they're extremely helpful for energy. Now, this is my protein powder they already had pre-packed. Garden of Life is a really great brand. I consume plant-based protein because I can't consume whey protein, but this is a great brand because it is NSF certified, so that means it has been tested, make sure there's no junk in there, and it does what it says it's supposed to do. What a thought. Next, I am using a dash of vanilla extract here, just a little bit, because why not? And then I have some sea salt, because who doesn't love a little bit of a contrast with sweet and salty? Plus, you don't have to be petrified of salt, guys. Salt, natural sea salt, can do a lot for your body. More on that to come. Now, let's just blend it up. I'm excited. Beautiful. And now we blend. That color, though. Remember when I said you are what you eat? Who doesn't want to be a beautiful purple smoothie? Just me? Probably. And now we just pour it into a cute little glass. Oh, she's gorgeous. I could cry. I love beautiful food. So now let's just make it cute. B-roll, let her sing with her beauty. Look at her, gorgeous. Okay, so many reasons as to why this smoothie is amazing. As I mentioned throughout the whole little smoothie process that I put together, filled with antioxidants, filled with vitamins, filled with omega-3s, all of the beautiful things that are going to help fuel me in this workout I have going on later. We are doing snatches today, so I'm pretty excited, and this bad boy is going to help fuel me up. Look, y'all, to eat well and to feel good, it doesn't take a lot of effort. You just have to have some staples in your kitchen. I literally just grabbed whatever I already had. I didn't go to the grocery store. I didn't make a special trip for this thing. I was like, well, what do I got? I got some frozen blueberries that have been in there for a couple months now because I have not had smoothies in the winter months. It is now finally 70 degrees and I feel ready to bring them back into my life. An important thing to remember here with smoothies is to make sure that you have a protein and a fat source in there. It doesn't have to be a lot. Okay, thank you. It doesn't have to be a lot, but when we add the fat and protein into our smoothies, it helps control our blood sugars. Fruit smoothies in particular that are just fruit have a ton of sugar in there and nothing to balance it out. So think of it like this. Whenever you have carbs or sugar, whether it's fruit or bread or whatever it is, enjoy your carbs. Just make sure they have some clothes on. Protein and fat are the clothes, okay? Don't ever eat carbs naked. When we add the clothes on, it makes things a little more digestible. Number one, we won't go through it as quickly. And then also our blood sugars won't spike and they immediately come crashing down, that I've always talked about in my videos. So go ahead, find yourself a good protein powder. We have plenty in the clubs that we sell. Ascent Protein's a great product. There's a variety of other ones out there. Just read your labels. Check them out and see what they say. We don't want anything weird. Remember, no Star Trek ingredients there. You can even look for that little stamp of approval, GMP or NSF. It's always a good bet. The one I use is that plant protein that I really enjoy. It sits really well with me just because I can't do the whey protein. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's Friday Fuel. Simple things go a really long way. Don't make nutrition complicated. So go ahead, fuel yourself well, feel good, and I'll see y'all next week. Cheers.